The warm-up is destroying your tennis game. Remove it from the earth. You need to completely rethink the warm-up. Rethink. It's contributing to the crumble and collapse of tennis culture. What I'm saying is not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's why pickleball is winning. I'm not crazy, Jerry. Hi, everybody. Coach Casey here, the guy from Instagram who yells, "Bah!" And I yell at Rosemary, "Rosemary!" And I have a t-shirt over here. The Rosemary Pop t-shirt. Get them at heartfelttennis.com. I'll put that in the description. The warm-up in tennis is killing your tennis game. I want to talk to you about that. I'm going to teach you how to win the warm-up without playing mind games, because I'm not into that. And I'm not into bad sportsmanship either. I just want to teach you how to do well in the warm-up, how to use it to your advantage, because everywhere I go, I see players 4.5 and below using the match-style warm-up the wrong way. It's actually leading to them losing tennis matches. Let's make it clear what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 5-minute match-style warm-up. I'm not talking about a warm-up that you and your friends or you and your coach or somebody else. I'm not talking about that warm-up that you do before that, right? The one you do on your own. Do that one. That's great. Do whatever you want in that warm-up. What I'm talking about is the court-ordered formality that we all agreed to sometime back in the 20s? I don't know, where we decided, okay, in tennis, we are going to warm up our opponent. They were the only sport out there where we have to warm up our opponent. What could go wrong in a scenario where you're responsible for if the other guy plays well or not? It is a minefield of mind games. People don't give each other a good warm-up. People complain even if they got a good warm-up that they didn't like the warm-up they got. People are giving bad feeds on purpose. Nobody knows how to feed an overhead properly. It's just a recipe for disaster. Yeah, but coach, this is where I scout my opponent. You know, that's the only sort of argument that I kind of enjoy, but I think we're all sort of onto that. Yes, okay, maybe, you know, if this person's gonna be dumb enough to show their weaknesses in the warm-up, then yeah, it is a good time to scout your opponent. Let's break it down, right? You're given a 5-minute warm-up. That means, according to the time, 1 minute of ground strokes, 1 minute of volleys for you, 1 minute of volleys for them. There's 3 minutes, 2 minutes of serves. That's how we should break it down. Number one, obviously, get to the club and warm up before the warm-up. Oh, but coach, I'm in traffic, I gotta work, you know. Well, then you're gonna lose. If you're that type of person who's already got a million excuses as to why you can't warm up, you're gonna lose. If you can't get a court at the club that you're gonna play the match at, scout the area, find a public court. If you can't do that, hit against a wall. If you can't do that, Brad Gilbert's Winning Ugly. He's got a great idea on how to warm up the body. That book's been around 40 years. Go online, look for some dynamic stretches so that when you step on the court, your body is warm. Number two, spin the racket before you start the warm up. You don't want to be warming up on the non-sunny side, spin the racket. They win, they put you on the sunny side, and now you're serving into the sun. So warm up on the side that you're going to start the match on. Next, lose the mini tennis. No mini tennis. I don't know when this started. Mini tennis being both of you at the service line, trying to do like abbreviated strokes. First of all, most people under the 4.0 level, they struggle with this. So they're doing a little bunt version of their stroke. Because they're just trying to do it chill and it's the beginning, the footwork isn't happening, the impact points are all over the place. A lot of people are insecure about it because it does require a lot more skill to do mini tennis than you think. This was not a thing when I was growing up. Nobody in college tennis is doing this. Nobody above a 4.0 is doing this. I don't know where it came from. If somebody could please tell me in the comments why mini tennis became a thing in the tournament warm-up. It's a smorgasbord of disastrous tennis. Then you're slowly walking back to the baseline after just a travesty that did not help you in any way. You're less than warmed up. You're actually anti-warmed up. All the energy is getting drained out of you. It's the last thing you want to be doing before engaging in racket-to-racket combat. Number three, no walking in that warm-up. If you only got 5 minutes to literally warm up and you've been sitting in traffic all day, if a ball is missed, you jog up to the net and get it, you jog back to the baseline, you jog around for volleys, you jog back to serve. You gotta get a little bead of sweat going. What I see too often are people walking slowly through a 5-minute warm-up. 5-minute warm-up becomes a 15-minute warm-up. Both players are trudging around the court. Next, pro tip, be the first one to go to the net. It's like, who's gonna go in first? If I go in first, am I being rude? Have I had enough of a warm up? It's this night at the Roxbury. You, me, you, moo, you, me. be the first one to go to the net. That shows that you're going to command the match. It takes on an assertive personality. Get up there early, you bang a few volleys, you pop a couple overheads, you jog back. Now you're putting the onus on them to continue the warm-up. Now their burden. True story. When I played in college at The Ohio State University, we played against Illinois. Michael Costa, you know, the guy on the Daily Show. Michael Costa was on the Illinois team. Number one team in the country. We played them in doubles. They literally hit one ground stroke, both ran into the net, one volley, asked for the overhead, banged an overhead, went back to the baseline. I'm telling you, it was the most intimidating thing I'd ever encountered. I don't know how I won that match that day. Humble brag, took out Rajiv Ram, no big deal. Number one player in the world in doubles. Got his head back on my wall. Got you, Rajiv. You probably don't even remember, but I do. That warm-up that they did, that inspired me. Ever since then, I've ran through the warm-up because that's the way you handle it. When you come back, jack a few serves. Don't go for bombs. Just hit some second serves. You've probably already warmed up your serve before the match. I would hit a lot of kicks and slices just to get your arm limber. Your second serve is more important than your first. Maybe snap one or two first serves, go down and sit down, or go get a sip of water and let's start this match. Okay, Rosemary, that's all I got to say about the warm-up. I believe that having more assertive and more structured approach to the warm-up will actually result in better sportsmanship. Let me know in the comments what you think. What can we do to change the warm-up? Maybe there's a better way to do it. I'm sure I pissed off a few people, and I hope I helped a few. Follow me on Instagram at Tennis Coach Connor Casey. Follow me for more tennis tips.